Hi, welcome to the video. Join me as we discuss and look into the Red Rock search and rescue crew with dogs that looked in to trying to find Kenny Veach, as well as explaining the outcome and the possible theories to why it reached a dead end. Not long after Kenny's disappearance, the Red Rock search and rescue crew, equipped with sniffer dogs, set out into the Nevada desert in hopes of finding Kenny Veach, if not his remains. And so the rescue dogs headed north, going down Mojave Canyon, the same route Kenny took in his MK hike video. After hours of trekking, they eventually reached the mine shaft where Kenny's personal phone was located. The question is, what scent was used for the dogs to go that direction? Was it to do with the atmosphere and the air? Were they looking for Kenny very recent after his disappearance? Or did they use personal items like clothing? But aside from that, the problem was the dogs lost scent once they reached the mine shaft. The scent just vanished, meaning the rescue team couldn't proceed onwards and were left slightly confused. What we need to look at is the potential theories and factors which may have played a part in the outcome of the rescue investigation. So the theory of within the area would imply that because the scent was lost, Kenny Veach, his remains, must be nearby, because he couldn't have gone any further if there is no more trail. The question is though, if that was the case, why did the rescue team not find him? Was he hidden by something? What was within the environment which disabled the rescue team from locating him? If we have a look at the environment, the area itself, as you can see, the mine shaft, a key landmark where Kenny's personal items were found. There would be question to say that maybe Kenny was located down there, and that is why the dogs couldn't go any further. But they did inspect the area, and as you can see, the area itself is quite sparse and open. And even hikers such as Scott Natal, who did look down the mine shaft and explored, did not find anything. Even Jeff Clark as well, back in 2017. There was nothing down there, no remains, nothing. So if the mine shaft is empty, what about the surrounding area? As you can see, it's a canyon, sparse, open, bits of vegetation, but that is all. There are no deep caves. There doesn't seem to be any openings around. So that would rule the idea that Kenny is present because there is nowhere to really hide. But it still is odd how the scent was lost. Could there be another reason? The possibility that aircraft played a part in Kenny's disappearance, as well as the scent being lost, is quite high, considering the fact that nearby within the desert landscape, two key military bases, Nellis Air Force Base, as well as Area 51. Locations where they would test aircraft, helicopters, jets, spy planes, drones, the lot, sending them out into the skies high above. And just maybe, on that one occasion when Kenny was out there in the desert nearby the mine shaft, there was a helicopter or some aircraft scanning him from above, watching over him, and just maybe it landed to capture him, to recover him. Who knows whether he was injured or not, but there is a chance, because if the scent was lost, where else would it have gone? Up into the atmosphere, upwards, because he was collected and sent to the skies by aircraft. The possibility of military intervention is a valid theory. The question which would lead on as to why military intervention was needed. Were they trying to silence him? Was he being captured because he knew too much? The military aware and alert that Kenny was heading back out there, and they had to make sure that Kenny did not find it, in case Kenny may have recorded it and posted it online, just like how he posted online what he was going to do. That may be the case, and then it would lead down a much deeper path and darker one. Another key point of explanation would be the idea that Kenny Veach backtracked the way he came on his hike. That Kenny himself went up to the mine shaft, dropped off some of his items, his mobile phone, as some kind of decoy to confuse people, to ensure that no one would ever find him because he was never remaining there. He backtracked, may have went down the highway, maybe back to the city or elsewhere to be picked up by somebody else. Either he was living amongst the homeless, or someone else or some group of people played a part in helping and assisting him escape from something. You never know. But the theory is possible. The alternative theory is Kenny Veach never entered the desert, but a piece of him did, which created a scent leading to the dogs and the rescue team following it upon reaching a dead end. Potentially, something else or someone may have been present and played a part, creating a decoy, getting Kenny's vehicle to that location, parking it up, and taking a few of Kenny's personal items and then dumping them near the mine shaft, and then maybe backtracking. Who knows? There are countless theories, but the one certain thing is that that rescue team came to a dead end and were unable to continue. Maybe it could be down to a simple reason that Kenny continued onwards, but by then, by that distance and time, the scent just weared off over time. And if that being the case, it would imply that past theory of Kenny potentially heading north and onwards. Nevertheless, this is another key part within the mystery which remains unexplained. Maybe it was down to natural time and the scent wearing off due to the distance and length Kenny travelled. Or maybe he's closer than you think. One thing for certain though, the rescue team, in terms of their report, the detail and depth behind their investigation, there wasn't much to it. They didn't say much. When you check online, you check the reports. They didn't say if they continued any further, or if they split up and checked on the opposite side of the canyon or so, where, like, Scott Natal went. Were they trying to hide something? Or were they just playing a part to appear as if they're doing normal duty, and then to write it off as he is not here, in hopes that everybody else will be put off exploring or trying to search for him in that area? Who knows? Big mystery. I hope you enjoyed this video with the different theories leading to the outcome. If you have any explanations, any ideas, theories, please do so. Leave a comment down below and I will read them. But that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Goodbye.